Young people facing disadvantage, disconnection and substance harm need more than short-term fixes. They need community-driven long-term support. And joining us today is Tanya Cavanagh from Teen Challenge Tasmania. It's wonderful to have you in studio with me. How are you and your team tackling these challenges? Youth drinking, vaping, it feels like there's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on for young people. So we face it and attack it in many different ways. So national drug education, we deliver, even though we're in Tassie, we deliver it all around Australia. So bringing the latest scientific and medical based evidence, particularly about impact of substance use to the brain or developing brain. Mentoring, so one-on-one mentoring with youth in schools, primary school and high school, so putting a positive adult alongside young people. Social enterprise as well, so we actually have young people through those spaces building their confidence and social connection through that as well. And we also run a program that overcomes learning disabilities so that they can reconnect back with their education.
Yeah, as I sort of said or alluded to in the intro there, it's not like a sugar hit fix. It's not going to go away instantly. And I think the hardest points are where you think you've got a handle on it. And of course, it's very easy to slip back into these habits. But why is early intervention, do you think, so important for school disengagement? We see students sort of losing focus, I imagine in high school a lot more than primary, but take us through a bit more.
Yeah, so look, for a lot of young people, and doesn't matter what background they come from, school is the safe place for them. So if they're disconnecting or disengaging from school, it's really important that we get in a lot earlier because that can be the only place that's safe for them. And there's many reasons, many barriers. But if they start to disengage from education or from that safe space, then they become more open to other influences that can take them in a very, very different and dark path that can lead with some not desirable outcomes that we see in families that we work with.
Yeah, and it's always interesting when you reflect back on your high school days and it's like there's always that group or that older group of kids or those people outside of school that sort of mingled in or made their way out and then you sort of just never heard from them again, and it's this spooky, like when you look back on it, it's quite spooky. How does social enterprise though support youth development based on the work you guys are doing?
Yeah, so a lot of the young people that we work with are facing things like social disconnection, maybe substance use, like a whole range of things, social anxieties, mental health issues. Oh, totally. So to say work is really difficult. So to get experience to actually do a job, it's like a step too far
uphill
for some.
Yeah.
So we bring them into environment. We get them, we understand what they're facing, so it's a supportive environment, and sometimes they can only be there for 30 minutes. Now a normal workplace would not, it's not helpful.
No.
So with us bringing them in, they're learning skills, they're building self-confidence until they can do 3 hours, 4 hours, longer.
That slow build, easing people into these situations.
That's right.
I think that's a really powerful way to do it. And again, we're going for that long-term solution,
That's
which is
correct.
great. What does this evidence-informed community-based support model kind of look like? Can you break it down for us?
Look, there's no, as you mentioned earlier, there's no one thing that you're going to do. We look at more a holistic long term. So we don't bring a program in for a program's sake and say in 6 weeks you're going to be fine.
Fill out this form.
That's right.
Colour in this picture.
You're going to be fine. So multi-prong. So connecting with the young people, providing that mentoring. So a safe person that they can speak to and connect with. So when life goes pear-shaped, then you've got someone that you can trust and that you can speak to. Social enterprise, so you're learning pathways, you're learning about life. Even, as I said, overcoming learning disabilities, so that some of us have cognitive deficiencies. So we can't learn or understand instruction and things like that. So by overcoming that, education now makes sense. They're not speaking a foreign language to me anymore. Drug education, so understanding if I take this pathway or put this substance into my body, connecting with family, so building up the family as well, encouraging them, giving them tools in how to connect with their children, how to connect with their community, and also other services. We're not saying that we have the answer for everything, but there'll be sometimes we're like, we've worked with this young person, we've seen this, so now we go, actually, we think this program or this organisation will be a next fit in here. So we work with them for years, not a month or a couple of weeks, or, you know, we work for a long period of time with them.
And then you're able to, if not be able to help them, you send them on to people who perhaps can. I think that's such a wonderful way to do it. You're not holding on to them, controlling them in many ways, or trying to. You're actually assisting them. Tanya, if people want to find out more, get involved, get some assistance, where's the best avenue to do so? Yes,
so with our drug education is NotEvenOnce.org.au. Otherwise you have teenchallengetasmania.org, and all my contacts are in there, so we can connect from there.
Perfect. Tanya, thank you for your time on the program today. I'll let you get back out there helping young people.
Awesome, thank you.